Awesome Midwesterners, hey! Peter couldn't make his video on Monday because he was stuck in those big storms that were in Ohio, and luckily those didn't make it here to Wisconsin. But dang, that looked really bad. I was in Florida in August when they were having all of their big tropical storms. I thought that was bad. That didn't look anything as bad as the footage Peter showed. But anyway, Amy wanted us to talk about a song that people wouldn't think that we like. And I'm pretty diverse with my music. Most things I listen to don't really surprise people. But for a short time, like maybe a month, I had a couple Metallica songs on my iPod. And a couple of my friends thought that was too much for them to take because that's not the type of music I listen to at all. And they thought it was very out of character for me to be listening to Metallica. Peter on Tuesday told us to answer our questions quickly. Peter, I'd appreciate it if you didn't rush me. And at the end of this video, I'll include a sample of the kind of videos that I make on my personal channel. On Wednesday, Shelby got extremely philosophical on us, and I took a philosophy class once, as I've already talked about, and I don't like philosophy very much. But anyway, I don't think there are universal truths. I don't think there's anything that applies to absolutely everyone in the world, but definitely personal truths. And I agree with Shelby on religion. I don't think there's one valid religion. You know, I mean, there's so many religions. They can't all be right, but they can't all be wrong. And I think there are aspects of religions that, you know, are great and other aspects of them that are not so great, that do a lot of harm to societies. But, I mean, you know, freedom of religion, believe what you believe. So yeah, that's about as deep as I'm going to get. On Thursday, Eric challenged us to find our favorite picture from the summer. And this actually turned out to be a pretty difficult challenge for me because I took a lot of really great pictures this summer. Anyway, this is my favorite picture. That was taken at the Disney Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida. And we were walking down the street, and that woman's name is Dora Ezra, and she's some big movie star who was taking her driver's exam and failing. And anyway, she got out of the car and then needed help back into the car, and she chose me. My challenge for everyone for the week is to include at least 5 annotations in your video. It's something that's kind of new to YouTube. I've never done them before. I'm not even sure I know how to do them. So you guys should figure it out and put annotations all about your video. And now I'm going to wheel and deal some punishments to Eric and Peter for breaking time limit rules. Okay, so both of you are going to create a story. Different stories, not intermingling. And each of you has to use the following 5 words. So for Peter, your 5 words that you have to include in your story are dazzlement, rip, pawnbroker, middlebrow, and technician. And Eric, the words that you have to use are cowpuncher, jackhammer, cryptogram, wonderkind, and fear. On my personal channel, I usually start with something really clever and creative, and then roll credits. Awesome! Then I like to pick a topic that displays how much better I am than you. So this week, I'm going to talk about my DVDs. I have a case of Friends, a Heart of Lucy, a fridge of Seinfeld, and a book of sex. And on Tuesday, I got a cube of Will and Grace. And I usually end my videos by begging anyone who hasn't already subscribed to me to subscribe to me. Subscribe to me! Now I know what you're thinking. And yes, it is a desperate cry for attention.